Hello and welcome back to Attingham Park. Feels like a while since we've been on here. So we're into the second day of March and just topping up the food in the cow's trough. Now, the plan last time was to do some contracting today, but everything's disappeared. So, not sure why, but not to worry. So that can stay there. We will shut the gate, and we will shut the gate. We will hop into the McCormick, and we are going to put oats into field 36. Now, I did have a suggestion to put soybeans in, but that person was being spiteful, weren't they? Trying to remind me of me losing on the Western Wilds. So yeah, we're going for oats because at least that way we'll get straw. So we have got no fertilizer in there at the minute, which is a slight annoyance. So I think we'll have to purchase some. So I'll get filled up and I'll see you when we're in the field. Just before we start seeding the oats, I'll show you this. So I mentioned about getting a new trailer for auto loading. So we've got this Bailey one. Have tweaked the auto load a bit so it goes up another level. So yeah, loading up strawberries is going to be so much easier now, and we may even use it to do the potatoes as well. So I bought 4 bags of fertilizer. See, 2 left over there, or 1 and a bit. Now what we can do is we can roll this field once we've sown it, which is good. We should get then even more of a bonus. Get that unfolded. We can check that we're on oats. Yes, we are. Turn it on. Pull around a bit and start. I'd already lowered it. Wowzers. And start drilling the oats in the ground. So let's just take a quick look and make sure that everything is 100% fertilised, because it should be. Have a look. Get the rolling off, silly boy. Yes, it is. Look at that. Brilliant. Cool. So, we'll leave the rolling off for now. We'll do the headlands first in this field, and then we'll do some up and down rows. Looks like there's potatoes in the field next door. That's a big old field of spuds, that is. Not liking taking a contract for spuds on a field that size, but would be rather lucrative. So seed is going down reasonably quickly. Not using a lot of fert, which is good. This cover crop is working its magic. Saves us doing 2 levels of fertilizer. So all good. Save a bit of cash. Ooh, are we getting a few frame drops then? Right, I'll get turned around and we'll head back down the field, and we'll crack on and get this finished. Just running straight up the middle of the field now, near enough the middle, and yeah, we seem to be going rather slow. I'm not sure if it's the tractor or the seeder that is in need of a repair, but it's not hindering us too much, so not overly a problem. Now we are going to roll this, as I said, and I've just looked in the store, and we have available to buy in the sale a mulcher. I'm not sure Thing is, we are finding ourselves with plenty of time, so my thinking is maybe we should do it. I don't know. Let's we don't need a plate on. Tell you what, we'll get it. It's only 7.5 grand. Got the cash. Let's get that. Is there anything else we could do with a planter popping up at some point? Don't need a conveyor belt or an auger. No. We wouldn't have nowhere near the horsepower to pull that. I think that's it in the store for us. We'll lower it down, that might help. I think what we'll do is we'll just seed the rest of this field with the drill or the tractor in the state that it is, then go and get it repaired. Then we'll grab the rollers, etc., and get this all done. There we go. We'll come down to this end, I think. Yeah, it's a bit of a slow time, I suppose, waiting for first cut, really. We've got so much silage left. We may even start to sell a bit. But let's just put cruise control on for a second and see how we're doing. What are we on? Normal difficulty. I don't know. It feels too easy. But then again, yeah, I don't want it to be like it was on Calmston, where I can't move time forward more than 2 hours because we've got to go and spend another half an hour in real life feeding the cows. Need to have a think. There's it's kind of slowed down a bit, really, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. Still enjoying the map, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm just struggling for ideas on how to keep it fresh. So if you have got any ideas and you're feeling the same, then do let me know. Should we sell some silage? Thinking yes. But I think then we should probably look at maybe reinvesting in land, or do we put in precision farming? You know, gives another layer to it. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. So one suggestion that I did have for this field, and funny enough I did the same in 19 with the field, was to put chickens in here. Build a couple of huts, coops, whatever you want to call them, and yeah, and it kind of does intrigue me, actually. So that might be a project once we've harvested these oats. I think turn the area into something other than arable land. But you know, if we're going to make a load of money from, say, the silage, it might be that we can afford to replace this field with another field. So, you know, turn the area into a placeables area or an area for animals, and then farm another piece of land elsewhere. Kind of like that thought process. Not sure on prices, really. Haven't looked too much into them. So yeah, we'll have to have a look. But yeah, could be a cunning plan. Last pass. And yeah, not used a great deal of seed nor fertiliser, which was the plan all along. So jobs are good in there. We can turn that off and get it folded up, and we'll head to the workshop and see which one needs the repair. I'm guessing it's going to be the tractor. I don't think it's been repaired since we purchased it in the last episode, but we'll have a quick check now. Should be all in the trigger. So, oh, blimey, might be both actually. Wowzers. So we'll repair the cedar. And we'll repair the McCormick. There we go. All done. Then 9 grand out the door. We will leave the cedar where it is for now, I think. Just because you never know, contracts might start to appear. Ever so bizarre. There were loads last time, but clearly not to be. So I'll grab the roller and we'll make a start on doing that right now. I'm very pleased with this purchase. It's a cracking little set of rollers. It's a decent working speed, and the fact that you can just nicely raise and lower it a bit easier than the Dolbo ones. So yeah, we can do the up and downs and then do the headlands without making too much of a hash of things. It'll be interesting around the pond. But there we go. DPS off and back up again. Probably shouldn't drive over where we've just rolled, but hey, needs must and all that. So I think we'll do this awkward corner and then start on the easier side. I don't think we even need GPS to do this tiny little bit, do we really? So there we go. We'll roll our way round to the other end and start the long runs. Not too much of the field left now, and yeah, makes very quick work of it. This roller, cracking little purchase. See how close we can get without stuffing it into the fence. That'll do. It's an interesting one, I know. I don't think you see enough, or I certainly haven't seen enough of how you would tackle a job like this in the real world. Whether driving over what you've just done is kind of acceptable, or whether it should all be just nice rolled finish and yeah, no tyre tracks. I don't know. If you know, then please comment down below. I know there are few farmers that watch or occasionally watch, so yeah, be interesting to know what I'm doing wrong. But yeah, it's a nice quick job. I don't think the Orseed radish, no, the OSR, yeah, it's already germinated, hasn't it? Go back, check. Yes, that is well on the way to growing. This is what's weird. There's something odd going on with the map and partially doing things with fields. There's a field somewhere, I forget which one it was, that had got like a little strip that was unplanted. Very, very strange. Very strange indeed. Right, I'll see you when we're doing the headlands, I think. Now again, this weird thing is happening with the grass around the headlands. Noticed it just at that bit. Yeah. Before, and it's... I don't recall seeing it happen on other saves. It may well have done, but yeah, very, very strange. I'm surprised, and I think Disturbed's mentioned this about updates to the map and being given permission to release the grazing files once the map's updated, but I don't think he's actually heard off of and he said DJ modding then, but it's GB modding. Get confused with Green Valley, Nebraska. Yeah, so I don't actually think he's heard if it's going to be updated or whatever. I certainly don't think I've seen it on the testing list. I know that's not 100% accurate because you can ask for it not to be displayed on there, I believe. But yeah, just a weird one. But we're nearly done anyway. Doesn't affect what we're doing. It might just be the fact that it's normal grass. Oh no, it is. It's taking out the painted stuff as well. How very bizarre. Right, let's we'll pull off the field, get it all folded up. We can then drop this in the yard. And what I think we'll do is we will sell the strawberries that are on the Bailey trailer. We're going to load up with some of the silage. In fact, no we're not. We're going to tidy the yard first, make some space so we can get to the silage, and then we're going to go and sell a couple of loads. It's not at its best. Yes, it could be put through the PGA, but maybe the cash quite promptly, really. I do think we're going to look for some extra land to farm. Keeping on top of the cows. There will be some more cows arriving, so if you haven't been following or followed, because it's technically in the past now, the Calmsden series, there were 30 cows that were shipped off from Calmsden to Attingham, so they are still in transit. The haulage company need to sort out some of the paperwork and get some things added into the save game so they can be delivered. We'll leave it at that. But yeah, I've lost my train of thought now. Yeah, so 30 cows come in, so we're going to have some more cows to feed, so that'll take up a little bit more time. But I think what we'll do is look to see if we can't raise enough cash to buy some more farmland. Right then, yard all tidied up, and now let's see if we can't get rid of some strawberries. Are you going down? No, I wonder whether we need to just strap them back up again. Bring up the menu. Left shift and I to unload. So left shift. How do we change side? This is my first time, if you hadn't noticed, using auto load or universal auto load. You know what's going to be easiest? Just turn the tractor and the trailer around. Right, let's try this again. Am I being thick? I feel like I am. I need to loading filter, fasten, unfasten. Tell you what, let me read the instructions and I'll be back. Well, for the eagle-eyed amongst you, yeah, we were in the wrong place. But to be fair, let me just show you. I tag. It shows it around the back, so yeah, that's my excuse. So let's just get into the trigger now. We may not, yeah, we don't even have to unload, so never mind. I did have a look. Keybinds, and it is you. Change the tip side. So that's all good. Let's get the straps off. And see it going down and the money going up. So what are we going to get for that lot? £3,000. Yeah, not too shabby. Right, let's have a look while we're here at the best price for... what do we want? We want grass silage, 2.59 at the livestock market. Too shabby. Right, let's go and load a trailer up and yeah, see how much we can make. Oh, that was a rather interesting journey. I think what we're going to do is lease a bale loader, proper auto stacking bale loader, because that is not how I want it to look. Let's give this one a bit of a roll into the sell point. Okay, so 145k. Now let's just have a look at some field prices so we know what we're aiming for. Now we got in the fields wheat. Yeah, okay. And how much is field 29? Okay, 119 grand. 169 for field 30. 5 more acres. 219 probably out of our price range. 121. That could be a decent option. But we've probably got enough grass, so that would... got 1, 2, 3, 4 grass fields at the minute, so could do with arable. I think that's probably out of the price range. Too far away. Too big. I think, yeah, 29 or 30. So instead of leasing and wasting the money, we might just make do with what we've got with the trailers, I think. Change of heart with that one. So we'll get backed up, get turned around, and get another load sold. I think we've got four stacks of bales. So what I think we'll do is we'll sell 2 stacks, and then we'll keep the rest as a bit of a buffer, just in case we need to use it to feed the cows. Well, this was a very slow journey. Yeah, so we're massively overloaded. Lots of massivelys there. So what I've done, as you'll see, is I've loaded up with the capacity for the auto load, but then I have then put some more on the bottom so we can yeah, carry more in one go. Logic, I thought. These two, are they even there? Why can I not do anything with those? This is my punishment. Just sit there and not let me do anything with it, really. So yeah, so what I've done as well is started shifting some manure up to the BGA. So we've done 1 trailer load so far. Wait, why does it think? Oh, strapped on. There we go. Find a tractor and get back in. So we are up to 180k. I've also set the electricity from the BGA to sell. So that's another 56,000 litres of that we've got to come in. So let's see what we can now afford. In fact, let's make sure we've got the max amount of money that we can. 213 grand. That's our budget. So what will that get us? Field 30. So field 29, field 30. close to giving EP27, but it's a bit further away. That is all encompassing of that farm, and we don't really want that. Field 33 would be good, but I'm thinking for now, let's go for, in fact, let's have a look what is in field 30. Nothing, even better. So it's got weeds, no fertiliser. So I'll tell you what, we're going to go for field number 30. By that, we can then get some fert down on it. We can put the soybeans that were suggested for 36 in there. And then, yeah, jobs are good. And that could be a nice cash crop. We'll have corn. We've got canola, is it in there? I can never remember. Canola in there. But yeah, jobs are good. Right, let's grab a fertiliser wagon, whether it be manure or slurry, and we'll get that done. That was a close call with that blue car. So yeah, let's new field, time to get it fertilised. Well, the fertilisation, or the first stage of the fertilisation, this field is underway. Not quite sure how much we're going to use, but as per normal, we've got tons of the stuff. It's yeah, an interesting development, I think. I'd planned to just turn on, start recording, do contracts, and was a little bit thrown when it all cleared off. In fact, have a look. Interesting. Yeah, it kind of threw me. For once I've got a bit of a plan, wasn't just winging it. And yeah, so but at least we've got now an extra field, which is always good. What we'll put in it after the soybeans, because it is a big field actually. This could be maybe our straw crop every year. Don't know. But yeah, I mean, ultimately it'd be good if we could own 29 as well. We got 3 in a row. But we'll have to see about that one. But yeah, I'm glad this has sort of happened and we've achieved something for the episode. I don't think we're quite going to get round the headland though, which, yeah, never mind. We'll go back, refill, and yeah, get it done. So with the headland done and a couple of up and down rows on the side of the field nearest the road, but with this load of manure we'll start squaring up the other side of the field. There we go. Need to remember to turn the spreader off. With precision farming, you can just leave it on and it'll automatically shut on and off. So I think maybe after the next harvest we'll put precision farming in. Thinking about how long we're going to run this Let's Play. Oh, I don't know, I'm not sure. Will not be anywhere near the length of previous ones. Thinking maybe 50, unless something really, really good comes out before that. But we'll see. It's I do enjoy it, I like the map, and it's got a bit of a mix of everything, I think. So yeah, we'll that's the plan. 50 episodes. Like I say, unless something really, really, really exciting comes out before then. But I'm not sure why we're getting the old ring today. Very, very odd that that's happening. I've not had that on anything else I've done so far today. So yeah, apologies for that, looking a bit naff. We'll just have to look this way instead. So we'll probably get this run done and maybe half of the other pass before we have to fill up again. So it's not going down too quickly. I do like this as it's got a rather super working width. Now, reason for saying next time, or after the next harvest for precision farming, is that, yeah, I really want to put soybeans in here. And my guess is that we are now well over what the nitrogen would need to be. So yeah, maybe had I planned it a little bit better, then we could have added in precision farming now. But yeah, never mind. This episode, like I said at the start, or a little bit ago, has been a little bit kiboshed by the fact that contracts decided to clear off. But yeah, still been a very productive one. Last run down the field, and I do have to say, and this is going to sound rather weird, I do like the texture that gets left, or the colour of the dirt, should I say, when you've been manure spreading. It's not a dirt kind of shade. It sounds weird to describe, but it is a manure coloured dirt map. It's, yeah, it's very clever. But yeah, that's the field about done. I think what we'll do next episode is just make sure we get all of that and fold up the spreader and pull out across the road. That was a good one. Look at that. So yeah, next episode will be into April. The planting window, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Should know this by now. Let's have a look. Yeah, so soybeans and corn in April. So will be soybeans in here and corn in the other field, field 40, is it? 45. Okay. So yeah, that'll be our silage maize silage bales, and then we'll have a lovely cash crop in here. So yeah, like I say, bit of a different episode than I'd planned, but still one that's got seen several jobs done. Got a new field, starting to get it prepped, ready to be planted next time. Need to check to see if it needs lime, actually. Didn't think of that, so I'll have a look at that and we'll get that done if we need to. But yeah, that's it. Thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.